Hey guys, we are back with another video, and today we're taking a look at Darth Vader 40th Anniversary Return of the Jedi. Guys, I'm so happy to have this figure in my collection and I can't wait to show you all the details. But before we start, if you want to get this figure, make sure you check out Comic Concepts. I put the link in the description below. Don't forget to use my code MOHC10 and you can save $10 store-wide. Also, while you're done there, please consider subscribing to the channel. We do unboxing reviews, buy past episodes, and fun live streams. Alright guys, enough of the talking, let's start with the unboxing. Alright, so this is the back of the box. Roller coaster warning, small pieces, do not eat it. Now, out of the packaging, because this is a special edition, you can see Darth Vader with this awesome packaging here. You can see the window and of course the side of the box, and of course the 40th anniversary seal in front of it. Now, this is the back of that art box and it looks pretty cool. You can see the side, the back, and more information about this figure. Now, out of the packaging, we have the very first tray, which is the hands. We have all the hands here, as you can see, and don't worry, we're gonna go over in the accessory section. Now, you remove the cover here, and the first thing is a brand new smell of a Hot Toys. And here we have Darth Vader, and let me tell you, it looks pretty cool. You can see the helmet and of course the detail on the suit, and so far so good. Proportion wise, this one looks pretty cool as well. Now, behind the figure we have the two things that I like the most, which are the head sculpt. So you can see that here, looking very good, and don't worry, I'm gonna show you everything in just a second. So this is the first head sculpt, and because this is a deluxe special edition, we have the secondary head sculpt, which is the translucent one, and you can see the lining effect and of course the skull behind the helmet. So it looks pretty cool, and that's basically it. Alright guys, so now let's take a closer look at Darth Vader, and as I mentioned before, this thing looks awesome. This is the 40th anniversary, and let me tell you, the details are very good. I can see an improvement in terms of the body so far and the proportion as well. So as you can see here, we have the figure, which is about 32 inches tall, which is give or take 12 inches tall. Alright guys, so now let's take a closer look at the details here, and the first thing is of course the helmet. I think it is very accurate to the movie, as you can see here, very shiny of course. This is the side, this is the front, and you can actually remove the helmet, but not only that, you can remove the head as well. So as you can see here, you can remove it and you can see a lot of details inside the helmet, and I kind of like this attention to detail by Hot Toys. You can see more details there, and of course the magnets, because this piece is magnetic. So that's where you can attach it. You can see the detail over there. Now let me put back the helmet here so we can go over the figure, because it is pretty cool, as you can see here. So when you put the helmet on, and then you have the chest piece, and it looks very good. And yes, you can light it up and it's USB powered. Now moving down, you can see the belt. On the side, you can see the gloves, which proportion wise looks better. It is hard plastic, it is not material. Then you have the chin guards at the bottom, the boots, which are one piece. This is the back of the figure. You can see that leathery material, and of course the cables that you can connect to the power bank. And don't worry, I'll show you later how to do that. And that's it. Now for articulation, you can move the head up and down and to the sides this much. You can move the arm for about this much, forward for about this much, and back for about this much. Not bad. Sun swivel here. You can bend the elbow for about this much, and you have some peg articulation. Up crunch, you can do some swivel and up crunch like so. You can do a split for about this much, swivel on the thighs. You can lift the leg forward for about this much, back for about this much, and double joints on the knees. Very good. Last but not least, you have some articulation on the feet, some pivot and swivel there. Now let's take a look at the figure with the power bank here. So you can put the power bank in the back like so, and you connect the cables, one, then the second one there on the top, and the last one on the side. Put the USB cable, turn it on, and as you can see, the light feature is very good. Not super bright, but I think decent enough for me. Now let's take a look at the figure with the alternative head sculpt. So we're gonna use the translucent first because it looks pretty cool. As you can see, the lining effect looks fantastic. You turn this on and you can see this blinking part, and I kind of like that. It's very awesome, very nice attention to detail, and of course the lining, which is removable, by the way. You can do that if you like. Proportion wise with the helmet on, looks good as well. Alright guys, so now let me show you the other head sculpt here, and yes, we have the unmasked version, and let me tell you, the likeness is pretty good. You can see the profile, the nose, the paint application, and of course the scarves on the top of the head, same as the back. Very, very nice. You can see the front, and of course the proportion with the head sculpt on is very, very good. Now in terms of accessories, this figure comes with a bunch of accessories, starting with this base, which is also a lot of features, so you can power it if you like with the USB Type-C. So you connected it like so and turn on the base, and is very, very bright, as you can see. Not bad, and you can put the heads on the front as well if you like. Now then we have the other base here. This one has the stairs and it looks very good. No weathering whatsoever, and I think it will do the job just fine. So this is the side, looks very nice. Now for the next one, we have the head sculpt, and I showed you this before, but I want to show you in more detail. Now you can see the profile here looking very good. This is the side, this is the back with more scarves of course, and the detail at the bottom of the neck, which is very nice. This is the top, and you can see the scarf looking very good. I love the paint application on the top, same as the other side. You can remove the head like so, and you can see the purse system. And yes, this one has a purse system and it is magnetic, so you put it like so and it will stay put. Then we have the other head sculpt, which I showed you earlier as well. Same as the other one in more detail. Here you can see the lining and the skull inside the helmet, and it looks pretty cool. We have that cable that you can use to power it, as I showed you before, but don't worry, I'll show you again just in case you missed that part. This is the bottom, there's no other piece there. So you put it to the power bank where it says helmet, you connect it like so, and that's it. It will be on, and not bad at all. Now let's move on to the next accessory. So here we have the cape. As you can see here, nicely done. There is no wires on the cape, so it is just one piece, and it is a very soft material. Then we have this pair of hands, and this one is for the lightsaber. Then we have the more relaxed hand, as you can see here. Then we have the finger and the open hand. Then we have the lightsaber holding hands, and both look very good. And last but not least, we have one hand and of course the severe hand. And as you can see, the detail is cool. Alright, so then we have two lightsabers, one wired and one without it. So these are the two hilts. If you like, you can put the lightsaber effect, as you can see here. And if you like, you can also power it on with the power bank as well. Now, taking a look at comparison, guys, here we have Darth Vader from the Obi-Wan Kenobi show, and of course the 40th anniversary Return of the Jedi. Both look amazing. Now, one thing I want to point out is the scarves on the head. If you notice, it is kind of like, oh, it is in the same place. So that's good attention to detail if you ask me. This one has only one per system, the Darth Vader from Obi-Wan, that is. Two, of course, for the Return of the Jedi. You can see the detail there, and as I mentioned before, you can see the scarf, which is very similar actually. And that's basically it. Now here we have Darth Vader, guys, and let me tell you, both figures look amazing. Height wise, same height basically. Then we have this customized Bespin look, which looks fantastic. And last but not least, we have the Return of the Jedi Luke Skywalker Special Edition, also looking fantastic. Alright guys, enough with this, let's do some poses. Alright guys, so for the first pose, we have Darth Vader here with the unmasked head sculpt, and it looks awesome as well. You can see the hand with the severe hand, and of course holding the lightsaber, which is not super bright, but I think is decent enough. And of course I'm using the second base. Now for the next pose, guys, we have Darth Vader again, and with the open hand, doing some sort of force power per se. So the ladder feature is on, as you can see, very awesome and detailed, and again holding the lightsaber on the other hand, of course. So overall, very, very nice. And this time I didn't use a base, I just want to leave it like that so you can see the balance. Now for the next one, we have the helmet here with the light on, and as you can see, this blinking light looks awesome. I like that effect. And of course, he is on the stairs, semi-dynamic pose per se, and very happy with the result with this particular pose. And last but not least, we have the Vader with the regular head sculpt, and of course, with the two head sculpts here in the second base, which looks amazing. So this is a good option if you wanna display the head sculpts as well. And that's basically it for the poses. Alright guys, to wrap this up, I think this is a fantastic representation of Darth Vader as seen in the Return of the Jedi movie. Now, the head sculpt looks fantastic. The amount of accessories with this figure is simply amazing. You have a lot of options, you have two different head sculpts, you have a lot of features, and of course, two bases. So what else can you ask? In terms of articulation, because it is Darth Vader, the poses are gonna be very museum pose. You're not gonna look to do very dynamic poses because of the limitations of the suit. And because of that, my final score is 9 out of 10. And if you made it this far, thank you so much for watching. Please don't forget to like and subscribe to my channel. Also guys, don't forget to follow me on all my social media platforms, all linked in the description below. And don't forget to become a member of the channel and unlock awesome perks today. And if you have some time, check out these two cool videos. And as always, be well and see you around in the next video.